doesn't seem like mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of It Only Gets Worse with your boy Pope Henny himself. Today's a bit of a different episode, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Yet again, thank you so much, Dr. Don, for our fucking theme song. You are a gift from God. Follow our new Instagram. Listen to us on Spotify. Listen on YouTube. Sub to our Patreon. It's $1 a month. We got some good shalomies in there. We got a couple new ones. Newt. Shout out Newt. Shout out Ethan. Shout out Chris. Shout out Nicole. Shout out Susie. I think that's all the Patreons. Yeah, so today's a little bit of a different episode. The Pope Patron is not here. He is down fucking an alligator in Florida. And, yeah, he's either fucking an alligator or protesting in front of a Planned Parenthood site. I think that's what they do in Florida. But we have a true OG Shalomi, ladies and gentlemen, the main man, Machiavelli, your future baby daddy.
Stop fucking calling me that, bro.
Nico, welcome back on the pod, bro.
It's an honor.
Yeah,
I'm glad I'm still alive after last time.
We have a great compliment, actually. Sarah said that she really enjoyed you being on the podcast last.
I did hear. I was got my number one fan. Shout out Sarah.
Yeah, she really enjoyed it. So we got to run it back, and also a big reason why I'm recording this episode right now. It's kind of a spur of the moment type thing. I listened back to our Patreon episodes. It was supposed to be like backlogs, and they are fucking foul. Like I said, horrible shit about a family member.
I thought you didn't you post that one?
No, I did not post that one.
Oh.
And I said in the last one I recorded with David that I was going to cunt punt a certain person. And there's probably enough context clues to, figure out who that person is. So
wonderful.
I am not releasing that episode unless you fuckers want to sub to our Patreon. It's $1 a month, beer money. Yet again, if we get to $20, we're buying a 30 rack and we're all drinking it. So
I don't think you couldn't post if we recorded us like talking while going through a 30 rack. I don't think you could post that. You can't post yourself sober.
Yeah. I think it would get to a point where I'm just silent and David might be emotional, and whoever we're with, because it has to be someone of age, sadly. Oh God, that sounds bad. I think it would just get to a point where we're just delirious and we're like, why were they in the tower? Like, something bad. But
start singing. We do our Creed.
I'm going hungry.
Karaoke my own prison again.
That would actually kind of go hard for a pod. Well, I had an idea when we meet Susie's roommates that we interview them. Is that a bad idea?
No, that's it. I mean, if they're cool with that, that'd be funny.
I think maybe...
But you gotta ask them, like, really heinous interview questions.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, so, okay, do you believe the Warren Commission when they said that Lee Harvey acted alone? And they're like, who? And I'm like, oh shit, we're talking to the wrong people. But today's, theme for this episode is hometowns. Nico and I kind of grew up in similar areas in some aspects, but Nico, I'm gonna let you talk about your hometown. You don't have to say where you're from. Just kind of describe. First, you're gonna describe kind of what it's like, the people there, and I'll describe where I'm from, and then we'll tell some stories about our town. So, Nico, please explain kind of your area, where you grew up, bro.
All right. So I grown up and live in a little podunk logging town.
Yes.
In the mountains. And it doesn't get, I don't think it really, at least for the state that we live in, it doesn't get much more redneck than where I live.
If you want to go redneck, you got to go, east.
Yeah, that's, it's the most redneck part of, western Washington.
Yeah. It's basically, think of, all the grunge guys, how they grew up. That's how people just dress, still, to this day.
I mean, the people that I went to, high school with came in looking like they just came out of, a mechanic shop.
Yeah, that too.
And it's like tiny little town. My grandfather grew up here, so I like fucking, I don't know, there's not a lot of people, and it feels like he knows everyone here, and by extension I know a lot of the people, just because I've been around with him so much. Dude, I rode a quad down Main Street for a parade for my birthday when I was a little kid. That's the type of place. Dude, so every summer my grandpa helped build the log showgrounds.
Oh, no shit?
Yes. So they do it's like logging Olympics. And it's like every July. That's like the biggest thing my town does.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
It's insane when I drive through there and I see how many... It pisses me off because I forget it happens. And I'm like, fuck, I have to be at work and these fucking dickheads are caring about goddamn big trucks and wood.
Dude, that was the coolest shit ever to me when I was a little kid.
I've never been.
It's dope. It's dope. You should go.
I would probably go there and sadly marry a really dingy woman. I meet someone there and she would have a fake country accent. Like, hi, honey.
No one like actually has country accents out here.
That's good.
It's like, I don't know. That's like, I think people like associate like Texas with like a country accent. I feel like people don't have accents.
Well, in Yakima, this is what I heard. They do have like a bit of a country accent.
You mean Yakistan?
Yakistan. If for some reason, if you're not listening to this, if you're listening to this and you're outside of Washington, Yakima is the shittiest place.
It is such a sad. I drove through there in like January of last year, and it was just gray and brown and sad. I've never been more depressed driving through a town in my life.
You're like driving through a well-done steak, basically.
Dude, it was like driving through like, you ever played one of the Fallout games?
Yeah.
That's what Yakima felt like Fallout 4.
Dude, going to the Yakima Mall, one of the first things you see is this like shitty dress store for like quinceañeras. And they're all fucking floofy and shit. I felt like I was watching My Big Fat Gypsy Wedding.
What?
Have you not watched that show?
No.
You gotta watch that show. I'm not even bullshit. It is so much fun. Straight up. But continue.
What's with you and like people getting married? Secret Lives of Mormon Wives and shit.
I think, at my age, I'm talking like I'm old, but you know, a lot of people my age are getting married. They're making a really bad mistake, and they're getting freaking hitched, and then they grow into themselves, and then it just leads to like already 2 or 3 people have already been divorced that I went to high school with, which I'll get into. But yeah, continue to talk about your hometown, man. What else is interesting about it? Like the people there.
I mean, they're rednecks. A lot of the people I went to school with would like... they're the type of people, like, they would go up... I think I told... Last time I was on, I talked about the guy bringing an elk that he'd shot
Yeah.
to school one day. And that, like, you can't have rifle racks in your truck as a specific rule that we had in school. You ever go past... Have you ever been up to Wilkeson?
Fuck yeah, I have.
You ever gone up into the woods past Wilkeson?
Not really.
That's where, like, that was where everyone partied. If you ever go back up there, there are stolen cars that are just dumped on the side of the road everywhere, and they're all full of bullet holes.
Dude, I went to Wilkeson one time. I went to a bar with my dad, and the bartender was pregnant.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
The bartender was fucking pregnant, and I just walked in. I'm like, I am incredibly uneasy to be here right now. I almost bought her a shot to see if she would do it.
Oh my god!
Well, it can't get much worse than the people actually there.
Well, one day, me and a couple of my friends had gone up into the woods, up in the mountains, and we're sitting there, and we see this guy in a Tacoma, like, pickup truck, fucking flying down the road. He hits a bump, rolls the truck. He totaled. It was gone. People rally race up there. I watched someone one time. I'm assuming it was either a stolen car or a junked car. They pushed it off the side of a cliff down into the valley.
Dude, that's kick ass.
Dude, it's pretty cool. You go there at night and like people have like bonfires and they're all just like shooting their guns at rocks and like dumped cars. There's one where it's been like there's a car that's been completely stripped sitting on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And it is just riddled with bullet holes because people will come up there and just shoot the shit out of it constantly. It's pretty cool.
Dude, my hometown, the people there are kind of interesting because I would say it's a weird 50-50 mix.
Yeah.
Because there's half the people, like where you're from, they want to be redneck. They kind of are. There's some people that don't come in redneck and they leave redneck.
I was going to say, there's a lot of people that have moved here in the last, I don't know, 10 years that I've lived here.
Yeah.
That, like, they definitely aren't redneck when they arrive, but at some point it takes over. It kind of happened to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I'm a redneck until, like, every once in a while I'm, like, reminded that there are some redneck things about me.
I think he gets dressed up like how, like, normal people in Washington do. Straight up. Because sometimes I fucking dress up like that. I wore a flannel even though I look like a big lesbian. Straight up. I look like a lesbian. I had a butthole surfer shirt on. I had a flannel on. And I looked at my mom. I'm like, do I look like a big lesbian? And she's like, she didn't say anything. So
she agreed.
She agreed. But my town is a weird 50-50 mix of people that want to be country and then people that think they grow up in the suburbs, which they do. It's odd. It's the people that they're, the country people, their dad either works, he's like blue collar electrician, or he does plumbing, or
like a logger or
like
something.
a logger. He does random shit. And then there's a few that's like, oh yeah, my dad works in IT. It's like, you're fucking weird. And then the suburbs people, their parents commute to, we're an hour outside of Seattle, or they go to Tacoma and they work. It's like, oh yeah, my dad, he's, a big exec somewhere. It's like, oh, you're dick.
Dude,
that's why.
You know what's the funniest kind of person living out here?
What?
People that are like wannabe gangbangers.
I didn't have a lot of those.
I had a surprising amount.
Ooh, that's weird.
It is very weird. I don't know if like gangbanger is the right word, but
yeah.
they dress like they're like...
They want to be.
Yeah.
They really want to be.
Like sagging their pants, fucking blasting music out their headphones. Like, what the fuck are you doing here?
You could tell the type of people that were living in my town by the parking lot of the high school I went to. So you would see people in normal cars with something, out of nowhere you would see someone driving a Jaguar. It's like, oh, their dad is, involved in Saudi money or some shit. And they just grew up here probably to make sure they don't get beheaded somewhere. And then you would see people in, trucks that have been beat to shit. It's from 1985. It leaks oil so much.
Dude.
And then you have people that, they're driving around in $70,000, $80,000 trucks. It's like, oh
yeah, like their dad's like F-250 Platinum, fucking King Ranch.
Well, it would be their car, but their dad owns a construction company.
Yep.
It's like, oh, we know who you are. You're an asshole.
And they have the big ass wheels with the skinny tires.
Yeah.
And they're like, their name's like Bryce or something.
You just described people so... That was incredible.
Well, I knew one, and he was a fucking douchebag. There's like literally that exact... There are so many carbon copies of that exact person.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, I'm blue collar, but their dad is a contractor, and they work like part-time for him.
Yeah.
And he pays for their gas.
Yeah. The suburbs, like the developments, were all near the schools, which, very smart idea, I would have to say. But our schools were laid out horribly. Our high school was next to the primary school. I'm not even bullshitting you. So I would be walking we would have an assembly in elementary school every morning. Have everybody together, do some songs, that type of shit. And I would walk by and I would just see teenagers making out and grabbing ass. And even as like a 6-year-old kid, I'm like, that's sin. Like, that's I didn't grow up religious.
You're going to hell.
I'm like, this is not a good idea. And then you have the middle school and like they call it like the intermediate school, which would, when I went to school, it was only 3rd and 4th grade, but in my 5th grade year, they freaking increased it so we would have kindergartners there. It's like, fuck, dude, we had a big overcrowding issue. But other than like the schools, the people there are just odd. We have some like town characters. Like we have a guy, he's a big fat guy that drives rides a bike everywhere. And he is secretly like a predator. I'm not even kidding you. He like goes to Safeway, which we only have. A town is fucking small or just shitty when there's one grocery store. Some it's like a convenience store. We had a Safeway thing.
Dude, all we have is a fucking liquor store.
That's all you need. What are you fucking talking about, man? You can go to Enumclaw. I probably just outed you, but whatever. We had a Safeway at least. He would walk. He would like follow teenagers, like teenage girls in there.
Oh my god.
And my dad got on him one time. Was like, "You better stay the fuck away from those girls."
Dude, I remember I was at my fucking grandparents, and we were outside, and like this guy that my grandfather knew came by, and he like tried to say hi, and my grandfather went and fucking, he damn near beat the shit out of him. I come to find out like a year later that dude was a friend of theirs who had been at a party and like whipped his dick out in the party, and they jumped him.
Oh shit! Hey, we all make mistakes.
And then he tried to and he was like trying to apologize to my grandfather. He was like, "You get the fuck out of here." I don't know why those people like there is town characters in
oh yeah,
like, everywhere. I don't get how that happens.
Well, a big area to see the town people is the Eagles in Ording, where I grew up. I've been there multiple times. My dad's a member down there, and the people that I have seen are very interesting, the cast of characters. Excuse me. But we just have an AT&T store next to a Verizon store. Makes no sense. We have a McDonald's, we have an O'Reilly's, but other than that, we have a bunch of convenience stores, a couple pizza places, even though our Pizza Hut went out of business. Like, their lease went up, and they're like, you gotta get the fuck out. And they're like, how are we supposed to not, like, feed these people? Because either they have to go to Papa Murphy's, or they got to get it from a really expensive pizza place that we have down there, which is good. We had it when we had the shindig at my dad's.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah.
That shit was pretty good.
We have a public park, that type of thing. I actually helped build that, fun fact.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, my stepmom worked for the city, and I helped build it for like 15 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I helped build that.
Well, I think
literally the amount of time we've been recording is what you put into that.
Well, I was like 3rd or 4th grade. They're like, "Hey, use this wrench on something." I guess hit it against some freaking,
dude,
metal.
That's nothing.
Yeah, it's absolutely nothing. I shouldn't have been able to be like, "Oh yeah, I'm proud." I was never proud. I didn't give a fuck.
They had me fucking logging in Boy Scouts in Buckley.
Did you get touched?
No.
Oh, that's good.
No, what the fuck?
Well, Boy Scouts, you've heard the stories.
I have heard the stories. Thankfully, that was not I got out before my time came.
I remember my stepmom was like, "Hey, we need to get you into something." I was young, and she was like, "You want to do Boy Scouts?" And I just remember all the Boy Scouts that went to my school, and they would show up to school in their uniforms. Everybody felt bad. Because they're not because they might have gotten touched. I don't think they did, but everybody felt bad. It's like, dude, you look stupid. I feel bad for you. Like, it's really sad. I'm trying to think what. Let's do stories. Tell a funny story about what happened in your town. Do you have one?
So actually, I do. My grandfather, shortly after the log show grounds were built, he was mowing the grass outside there. And he had a class ring, like graduation class ring. He did not graduate high school. He dropped out and then bought the graduation ring. And he's wearing it, mowing the grass. This had to have been in like the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe even earlier than that. And he fucking drops it, hits the lawnmower blades, sends that fucker flying. Gone. I think it hit a window.
Oh, shit. That's kind of impressive.
I think that's all I got, dude. I don't have like, I think I've exhausted like the shit that I can say that isn't.
So, the town I grew up in, they got a new city hall, right? And it might have been open a week. Next thing you know, I think I was driving through it one night, and I just see the front boarded up. I'm like, oh, maybe they messed up on something. It's fine. It's a brand new building. A motherfucker drove through it. Dude, during the night, some guy fucking drove through that motherfucker. It was a brand new building, went through the front fucking door. And you can tell it's a small town because maybe a day or two later, everybody knew who he was. It was like, oh yeah, he's from Port Orchard, all that shit. It's like, oh, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
Did he jump his ass?
I don't know. I think he had a kid in the car. I'm not even kidding. It was pretty bad. Another thing, we have this weird corner like this weird kind of, I don't want to call it a strip mall. It was just a group of businesses. It's like an H&R Block. It's like a burger place. It was Pizza Hut for a while. And then there's this corner where when I first moved there, I was like 5. There's a Starbucks in there, right? That fucking Starbucks went out of business. You know why? There's a fucking Starbucks in the Safeway, and everybody's like, hey, let's go to a shittier Starbucks while we're fucking here. So Starbucks went out of business, which is rare. It's rare to see a Starbucks go out of business.
For living out here, yeah, that like doesn't. They keep just opening more.
Yeah,
They never go away.
That's why we don't have a Dunkin' Donuts here in the state of Washington. It's because of that. Even though I still get fucking ads.
Who the fuck goes to Dunkin'?
It's big on the East Coast. They have fucking donuts, dude. I don't want to. Sometimes I want to go into Starbucks when I get my Gunner Special, and I'm like, hey, not only can you spit in the black coffee, can you give me a donut? They don't have a fucking donut.
I guess I'd rather get a donut than a fucking, like, pita bread, kale, tomato amalgamation.
Yeah, am I fucking gay? No, I'm not that type of person. So another coffee shop went in there, and they had beignets, dude. Like, this place was...
Oh, fuck.
It was pretty good. That place went out of business.
Fuck, dude.
Then another coffee shop went there. Fucking went out of business, too. So in a period of, like, 10 years, 3 businesses have failed. And then...
At least you have local business.
That's true. Then a Mexican fast food place went in there. Not Taco Bell. Which I have a story about that, too. It's kind of funny. A Mexican restaurant went in there. It's been there ever since. It's doing fucking great. So... My town's just weird. There was a kid that my stepmom worked with his mom, and he was writing a college application, and they had to talk about their hometowns, kind of like how we're doing it right now. And he said the biggest change that has happened in the town. You know what? I'm going to ask you. I'm going to give you 2 things. Do you think it's the growth in population, or do you think it's the change in demographics? What do you think he said?
Probably the change in demographics.
No, he said that Taco Bell fucking went out of business.
Oh.
That was the biggest change he faced in his hometown, because fucking Taco Bell left. I saw him, he had a kid recently, like in a couple years ago.
Do you think he's still distraught about it?
He probably is, but when I saw him with a kid, I got scared. I was like,
it's coming for you, Gunner.
I'm like, fuck, dude. He has a fucking kid. I remember he was 17 going like, yeah, talk about leaving was a big change in my life.
And now he's a father.
He's a father. Which, one of the bits I'm working on is the economy is so bad that teenagers can't even get pregnant anymore. It's bad. This is the first time that 40-year-olds are fucking having more kids than teenagers.
Fuck.
Isn't that crazy?
I mean,
you can say, hey, sex ed is working, the pill's working. No, it's the economy. When teenagers have to be like, all right, what economic state are my parents in? Oh, they can't afford a kid. That's why we have incels.
That is not why we have incels.
We have incels because of the economy. Thank you, Trump.
Thanks, Obama.
Fucking Obama. I know you haven't been president in 10 years, but fuck, dude, you fucked us on that one. Isn't that crazy?
The economy. That sounds like an Alex Jones, like,
you know, the economy's fucked up. That's why we have incels.
Kids aren't having sex anymore.
Well, it used to be a big market, freaking
what?
Teen moms, dude.
I feel like that's not nearly as common as, like...
No, dude, they made fucking shows of it.
Yeah, but, like, that doesn't happen. That's not, like, a normal thing. Never was.
It shouldn't be normal, but it used to be a big profit maker for MTV and TLC.
Oh, my... I didn't even think of... That's fucked.
I know this sounds a little weird, but MTV wants your teenagers to get pregnant so they can profit off of them. Did we just unlock a new conspiracy theory?
I think this is a business model.
Oh, God. Oh, I need a minute. Oh, fuck. You made it too real.
You made it too real. I'm just...
Ladies and gentlemen, a new business model. Getting teenagers pregnant and profiting off of them. We either sell the babies or we film them. Dude, my mom and my sister used to watch these shows. I've talked about it on the pod before. I think it was on the Patreon episode, so they would watch 16 and Pregnant and Teen Mom. Dude, they got up to like Teen Mom 3. They had like 3 different sets of Teen Moms. Dude, 16 and Pregnant was so fucked up because they would have these teens and they would film them all the way up until the birth.
Oh my, I feel like they're being like, that's gotta be like, there's something going, that can't be, they can't be agreeing to do that. There's gonna be like some like blackmail or something.
Well, I think probably season 1 was probably really successful. That teens were like, fuck, dude, I can really make a lot of money. You know,
if they're even making a lot of money, they might, the fucking producers might just be pocketing that shit.
Well, now with NIL, you might see a little more of it. You never know.
What does NIL have to do with this?
It's like, hey, your kid might be the Gerber baby. We're bringing back the Teletubbies. They can be the son.
Fucking NIL.
Hey, we're going to give your kid an NIL deal when they're born. Which is
fucking
insane.
Profit incentive for having a child. Oh my god. Fucking MTV Baby Factory.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Dude, but when my sister and my mom were watching it, my sister was a teenager. So when I was watching it pretty young, I'm like, oh shit, dude. Because, you know, of course, I didn't understand how girls got pregnant. So I'm like, fuck, dude.
Still don't?
I still don't. I don't, yeah. I'm like, oh man, I'm so worried that I'm going to get some broad knocked up, but that's not really a problem.
Your words exactly as a little kid?
You know, I'm just like, dude, the stork is fucked. The stork is just, you know...
It's going to be a heavy-ass baby.
It'd be really fun. I don't know. I probably thought, I'm like, dude, I'm going to be in high school. I'm just going to get a call. It's like, hey, some fucking bird just dropped this baby on me. And it's like, you're the father. It's like, where the fuck? What? I didn't understand. I'm like, what is sex? What's the clitoris? What's a vagina? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that thing. Okay.
You gotta stop digging yourself.
I'm going to stop. All right. I had a racist moment.
Yeah? A lot of those.
Yesterday. You want to hear it?
Sure.
So, my mom and my stepdad's washer and dryer has just been fucked up, right? Making horrible noises. When the dryer's on, it sounds like a jet engine is taking off. And my stepdad has been taking it apart, putting it back together. It got to a point, it's like, well, they need to get a new one. So they got a new one. Fumble. Nico just dropped his water bottle.
Yep.
I'm pregnant now. I think that's how it happens, right? You drop a water bottle and I'm pregnant? I don't know. I'll see. But it got delivered yesterday. And the guys were moving all the old ones out and putting in the new ones. The worst feeling for me personally is just seeing people work and I feel like a piece of shit for not doing anything. Especially those type of jobs. Like, I put in washers and dryers when I was a maintenance guy. They're fucking awful.
Yeah, I've done that before.
They're so shitty. So
I fucking shocked myself on accident with the dryer cable one time.
Fuck.
Yeah, that was bad, dude. I shocked it. Like, was my right hand literally like went up. My whole my right arm and leg were like almost numb for like a day.
If you were a girl, you'd be pregnant.
God damn it.
So, yeah, these guys came in and I was in my pajama pants watching TV like a fucking piece of shit. And they were both black. So I also have, guilt. I'm like, yeah, just put it there. I just felt like a piece of shit. So they were working and my mom had a meeting, so I had to take my nephew. And while all this is happening, I'm also trying to find stuff on TV to watch, right? So I'm looking through, I'm like, oh man, I really want to rewatch Sinners. And I'm like, I can't do that. They drop a lot of N-bombs. It doesn't matter if it's, they have KKK shit in there. Yeah, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I can't watch that. I'll watch It's Sunny in Philadelphia. Oh, they make black jokes on that all the time. I can't fucking do that. So I go to my list that I haven't watched. I'm not even kidding you. 12 Years a Slave. Not even kidding. Training Day. A lot of N-words in that one. And... shit, what's the other one? Another one you're not supposed to play. A lot of N-bombs. Maybe American History X. I've watched that a couple times.
Or you just send it. It might be funny.
Well, If you hear Edward Norton go like, "Get him out of here," I can't do that. He's got a big swastika on his chest, dude. So I get my nephew, and while they're working, he's watching the commotion and all that. Dude, while they're doing that, he says his first words. I'm not even kidding you. So he's on my lap, he's watching him work, and he kind of like tilts his head up. And this is a big moment, First words are crazy. And I'm about to witness it. He goes, "Check the cameras when they're done."
God damn it.
I got him. I got Nico. No, I did say that. But one of them said hi to him and he started crying. So my nephew's racing.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He started crying. And when they were gone, my mom was like, "Hey, I think those are the same guys that delivered our fridge." I'm like, "Mom, so you're saying all of them look alike?" I'm like, "You're a little racist." And she's like, "No, I just remember that guy because he had dreads." I'm like, "So does Stevie Wonder." My mom did not like that one. She was a little upset.
Tell her my black Nissan Altima.
I kind of want to now. She might think it's kind of funny.
You just gotta do like the Shane Gillis bit, where he's like in the auto shop.
Yeah, the tires.
Yeah.
I started watching that again with my mom. I wanted to watch Tires too, but they make the same type of jokes, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. I'm gonna get my ass beat in my own house.
Black Nissan Altima. I that could be anyone.
Well,
Menthols. I don't know who does that.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Phil.
Well, I was trying to find something to watch, and I just put on whatever my nephew likes. It's Bear in the Big Blue House. You ever heard of that? It's an older show. He dropped the N-bomb. I'm kidding. It's a fucking bear. Hey, if you haven't watched Bear in the Big Blue House, people, you gotta watch it. It's actually very heartwarming. I'm trying to... the bear talks to the moon at the end of every episode. Oh, fuck.
This is what pulls Gunner back from the break.
What, my nephew? He's watching...
No, Bear in the Big Blue House.
It's very heartwarming. Because they're like, "Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye." And I'm like, oh, this is sweet. And then I'm just writing Bile down. I was writing this bit while they were still there. I'm not even kidding you. I've come up with some
You gotta have
Bile.
them, like, proofread.
That would actually be really funny. That would be good. Well, they kept calling me sir. Whenever people call me sir, I'm just like, I don't even care if it makes me feel older. I'm just like, that doesn't feel right. Just call me like, "Hey, what up, motherfucker?" I'm so used to Turtle calling me that
It's better than
yeah, I know what you're about to say. Don't say it on the pod. Don't say it on the pod. We're gonna get taken down. Probably. Oh my god. Yeah, I've just been writing bits. My fucking mind. I've just been reading the Scott Pilgrim books, which I just feel like a total virgin reading them, but they're just so much fun. I got the colored edition. That sounds wrong, especially after what we talked about. Dude, I'm such a fucking loser. I bought a Ramona Flowers crew neck from their fucking website. She's bad on that too.
Jesus.
You need to watch that fucking movie.
I'll give it a look.
I know some of you people don't like to talk about football or hear us talk about football, but the Seattle Seahawks are in the Super Bowl.
Woo!
It is... I don't know how to describe... It hasn't really hit me yet because it's been over 10 years.
11 years.
It's been 11
years. It's been 11 years.
It's been 11 years since we were in the Super Bowl last, and everybody knows... Oh, hell yeah. I got pizza waiting for me at home, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But it's been so long since we've been in the Super Bowl. I remember I went to a party for Super Bowl 49.
Yep.
And I was sitting down. It was the final play, and it was a bunch of the people that I went to school with. And to preface this, I like to watch football with my dad because my dad is a pessimist when he watches sports or like football. He's like, these guys fucking suck. It could be the Seahawks.
I'm not gonna lie, that's how I was the whole NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
I was waiting for playoff Sam Darnold.
Yeah,
and it didn't happen. I'm glad I was proved wrong.
They had a good game plan, but my dad, I know secretly deep down he's a big Seahawks fan. He loves them, but he does not show it at all. He's like, they're going to fuck us. It's over.
Don't give me that hope.
He will talk about players. He's like, dude, that guy's fucking good. But when he watches the Seahawks play, he's like, of course they fucking suck now. You know? During the Super Bowl, when we threw that interception on the goal line, I'm not even kidding you. The kids that I went to school with and graduated with started crying. They started crying because they felt so a part of the team. Right? They're the 12th man. Fucking idiots. I'm sorry. I'm going to go on a bit of a rant. I know the crowd is a big part of, the Seahawks, their identity. It actually fucks with games sometimes. But shut the fuck up with that 12th man shit. No one fucking cares, alright?
It's a little corny.
It's really corny. Because fucking the Buffalo Bills do it. They have their 12th man. Texas A&M does it. We're not the first ones to do it. Having the 12th man. We are the loudest, and we are the biggest fucking assholes about it. But if you really feel like you're a part of the team, you need to get your head out of your ass, dude. You're probably, 50 years old, and you're screaming at people that are making so much money, who are half your age, and you actually think you're making a difference. No, you're making it much worse, because they have to look at you. They have to look at you. So the kids are crying, right? I start to laugh.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, I don't laugh at them. I laugh at the play. Okay, maybe a little at them, because they're fucking idiots. So I start laughing. I just look at my dad. I'm like, dude, this is fucking hilarious that it just happened. Of course, it was heartbreaking. But it was fucking hilarious that the season ended with that. And I know this sounds bad. After that play and the next couple Super Bowls that Tom Brady won, I became a big Tom Brady fan. I'm not even kidding you.
Just like him because he rips people's hearts out?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dude, this man left his family to play another year.
He did, yeah. He did. Well, his wife left him, but he knew that was going to happen if he went back for another season.
I know this sounds weird.
That was after he won the Super Bowl with Tampa, right?
Yeah.
It was the next year?
It was either the year or the year after.
Did he play 2 more years?
Yeah, I think he played 2 more years, yeah.
Fuck.
And he got pretty damn close. But I don't know, I kind of respected it. Because that, hey, that woman, first of all, he didn't need her. She was like the highest paid supermodel in the world. Like, she was loaded. Probably more loaded than he was.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because he didn't take... That's another big thing about football. People that don't understand. When you see people get those big contracts, they don't realize that they're kind of fucking the team because you're taking a big cut of their amount of money they can spend on other players. Tom Brady never did that. He didn't ask for the big-ass contract.
Like Josh Allen type shit?
Yeah, Josh Allen type shit. That's why he fucking lost. That's why the Seahawks are in the Super Bowl, and that is why the Patriots are in the Super Bowl, because Drake May's out on his second contract. And Sam Darnold didn't...
Very, very team-friendly.
Very team-friendly.
Because he's only had 1 good season in 8 years.
Yeah. So, Tom Brady never did that. That's why he has more Super Bowls than every other team in... He has more Super Bowls than teams have Super Bowls. He has 7. The next closest are the Steelers and the Patriots, and they have 6.
Oh, yeah, he does have... Oh, fuck. I didn't even think about that.
Tom Brady... If you're listening to this, buddy, we love you.
If Tom Brady is listening to this, holy shit.
Oh my god. If he's a Shalomi, dude, if I see random Patreon stuff that says Tom Brady, I will ejaculate, probably. I'll be like, I'll instantly DM him. I'm like, if this is the real Tom Brady, send me a picture of your penis. With the Super Bowl rings on it.
Oh. Oh, Jesus.
Okay, we'll get out of football. Well, we do have to say congratulations to Indiana for winning the college football.
Dude, I wish I was into college football. That shit looked crazy.
That was...
I can't wait for Fernando Mendoza to go to hell next season.
So, this is my last point with football. So, Indiana, statistically, is the losingest team.
I heard it, yeah. They were like the worst college football team in history.
They have the worst program. And they... hired a new coach, and within 2 years, they let him do a national championship, which is unfucking heard of. That guy better stay in Indiana, or in just college football in general, because in the NFL, he's going to get fucked. That head coach. Cignetti is going to get fucked in the NFL. Also, Fernando Mendoza is fucked.
Oh, dude, he's going to the worst place on earth for a football player next year.
Jets and Browns. Jets and Browns are much worse for a quarterback. That's where careers almost Sam Darnold almost died there. Seriously.
Yeah.
His career almost
and
died.
Justin Fields.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield almost died in Cleveland. OBJ died in Cleveland.
Well, that was like a graveyard. They sent him there to die.
Which is very smart on the New York Jets. He was like, "Hey, you want to be a fucking prick? You're going to Cleveland, where their river has caught fire twice, or their lake, whatever."
I forgot Cleveland is a shithole.
We got a lot of shitty places in Washington.
Do we?
I think we have.
Well, Yakima, Yakistan.
Seattle. I'll tell a Seattle story that I saw. One time I was driving through Seattle, and there, of course, people know there's a bunch of homeless people. There's a guy in like a blanket, right? And his pants were sagging so bad that we saw his underwear. Dude, the fucking bulge.
Jesus.
It was disgusting. It went down to his left leg. That made me sound gay. But it was the only thing that we saw.
Dude, the amount of people you see on the side of the street in Seattle just straight jacking off is crazy.
Yeah, I watched a couple YouTube documentaries about people going to Seattle, and there's a guy with his leg just rotting off because he's taken Trank. Have you heard of
Yep.
Trank is fucking crazy. It's horse tranquilizer mixed with fentanyl, which I am not a drug addict. I'm never going to be one. But it sounds phenomenal.
My fucking dad is so lucky he got off the streets before Fent really hit.
Yeah.
He would have been fucked.
Fentanyl's crazy, dude. I remember David telling me about purple fentanyl. It doesn't work with naloxone. Well, they're mixing it with naloxone now. So when you take it, you just die. Because you can't... If you OD and they use naloxone, you just die.
Mint. Fucking mint.
New business model?
Dude, holy shit. No, because then you're killing all your customers.
Well, it's usually like rival cartels poisoning the... Yeah, it's crazy shit, dude. Oh, shit. I almost threw up for some reason. There's the burp. Oh, God. That's 7-Eleven coffee. Fuck, I got a goddamn Red Bull. There's this new Red Bull flavor. I'm not even shitting you. It tastes exactly like a Blue Icy. Have you ever had one of those little fuckers?
No.
A Blue Icy is amazing.
I don't fuck with energy drinks that much.
Well, you're about to... This is a sugar-free one. This is the only one that they had. Take a fucking sip of that.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Dude, it shivered my timbers the first time I fucking drank it.
Shivered my timbers.
Oh. Oh. Thank you. You're welcome, David. Yeah, dude, this thing is fucking great. I'm a very big fan. Well, let's see what it's called. It has a really stupid name. So it's the iced edition. Fucking douchebags. It's
Dude,
a...
what do you think, like...
Iced vanilla berry.
You know the type of people that, like, slam Red Bulls? Like, what do you... Like, the average Red Bull consumer is, like...
You're looking at him, buddy. I usually do Monsters, but I can fuck with a Red Bull.
I would imagine, like plain, like, original Red Bull, I feel like it's, like, dickheads exclusively drink that.
I do like their flavors. Like, the flavored ones a lot more.
What, are you a fucking woman?
Yeah. Well, hey, man, if I'm buying two, and if a chick's like, hey, can I borrow one? I'm like, yeah, but you gotta spit in my mouth. What? It's kind of a Gunner
Dude,
special.
you got a real thing for that. This is like...
No, I'm
this
not
is like
into
a fetish,
It's
dude.
just funny.
No,
It's just-
no.
No, it's not funny anymore?
You bring it up too much for it to just be funny.
A man can dream. Alright? A man can dream, dude. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Dude, I should have come prepared. I had, like, nothing. I was going to write, like, some shit down to say.
Well, we got some fucking ideas now.
Because I went into this last time with the fucking... The ISIS...
The ISIS shit?
ISIS thing. I knew I was going to bring that up, and I knew I was going to bring up Ashton Kutcher.
Dude, Chris, when he listened to the full episode, he's like, holy shit. Fuck, dude.
Dude, I didn't think I was going to be the problematic one.
You just had to say one thing, and we're like, oh shit, that was fucking great. Especially the fucking jihad shit, dude. That fucked us up. Because we're like, oh, we gotta put a disclaimer, probably.
I mean, shit.
Well, we already talked about fucking profiting off teen moms.
You like... we did. I've already forgotten about that.
Yeah, we're only...
No, this wasn't nearly as bad as last time.
No.
This has been a very tame episode, I think.
My stepdad, if we don't have any plans for the Super Bowl, like if we don't go to like Susie's or anything, my stepdad said, your buddies need to come by again because we need a steak redo because I wasn't on my A game. I'm like, yeah, no fucking shit.
Oh yeah, we talked about the fucking unseasoned steaks last time, right?
Yeah, and I just felt bad. I felt bad because, you know, I don't know how much he had to drink, but it was fucking hilarious.
Dude, he was slamming Heinekens.
Yeah, that's his beer of choice, dude.
Who the fuck? By the way, that's the first person I've ever met that actually drinks Heineken.
It used to be Coronas, but he got way... I'm not a big Corona guy. I think they taste like shit. Seriously.
I can...
That's coming from a guy that drinks Rainier all the time.
Dude, well, Rainier is like water compared to most beer.
Yeah, on New Year's Eve, I was using it as a chaser. I was drinking a mixed drink.
That's why you were in hell on New Year's.
I was drunk 3 separate times. I'm not even kidding. Oh yeah, we're doing this in a parking lot somewhere in an undisclosed location, which we always do. So, yeah, usually we don't have that many people, but we're doing this at an earlier time. So there's more cars in the area that we're at. I think when David comes back, we got to go like to McDonald's.
Record in a McDonald's?
Well, not in a McDonald's, but we go through the drive-thru. It's like, hey, you're on a podcast. You want to say something? And they're like, hey, fuck these people.
No, like, dude, everyone there already wants to kill themselves that's working at a McDonald's.
That's true.
I think this would, like, push them over the edge. Dude, when I worked at McDonald's, I wanted to kill myself.
There was 2 guys I went to high school with that went to a McDonald's. It was right across the street from where we went to high school. And they took everything off of a burger besides the cheese. So when they opened it up, it was just a freaking thing of cheese, and they recorded like a slideshow of them like posing with it. It was actually really funny. Too bad one of the guys is a fucking douchebag. This kid, it was really funny. You know how sometimes rich kids are like the popular kids because they have everything?
Yeah.
This kid didn't. This kid was not popular. So no one... I do have to give some credit. We're going to go back to the hometown thing, but I gotta give my town credit. When you're a rich kid, usually no one gives a fuck. Like, this kid was sitting courtside at NBA games. He always had like really good seats. He had like I said, an $80,000 truck, and no one gave a fuck. Probably because, I know this is a little mean, he was short. He was like 5'5", and no one gave a fuck. Oh, I forgot to talk about this. Where I lived, where my dad lives, it's a weird development a mile outside of the town. And it's on this big-ass hill. So when you're, before you can drive, you're fucking isolated up there. You have to...
Dude, that place is fucking scary.
It is a little scary. It's a bunch of woods. I've seen deer get hit. That was fucking hilarious. I was standing outside at the bus stop. Next thing you know, a family of deer walked past, and this jackass just ran over one of them on accident.
Oh, dude, I've seen the amount. I've almost hit elk more times than I can count.
Oh, yeah. I'm not in this area, yeah.
I remember being a little kid. I was on the school bus, and there's like, on the road that I live on, there's a ditch, like drainage ditches on either side, and I remember the bus driving by, and there was just a whole fucking dead doe in the drainage ditch.
Fuck.
And the entire bus of little kids just erupted in sadness. Dude, it was so fucked.
Well, the place that I lived at, you really just had to hang out with the people up where, of course, where you live. So a lot of my friends think I lived there. But, when you go to school, you have a kind of a different group of friends. So you would be living kind of a double life. It's kind of weird to say that, but I would have totally different friends most of the time when I'm at school because we don't live up in the same neighborhood. And, I'm not going to walk down and walk a whole mile on a busy highway. People have died getting hit down there. They're drunk, but, there's drainage ditches that people keep driving into. Like, at least once or twice a week, people have to call a tow truck and fucking get pulled out of there.
One of
It
my
is
friends
hilarious. Oh, down.
in Ording.
Oh, it fucking sucks, dude.
He sent his Crown Vic into one of the ditches and couldn't get it out. He's being a dumbass and trying to drift.
Well, it was just a really weird place to kind of grow up in. But I'm kind of glad because, you know, we had a good mix of right wing and left wing. But it kind of went a little overboard. My senior pranks suck now because
Yeah, they're so lame.
so
Ours, I don't even think we did one.
so my parents would always talk about their high school experience, right? It is completely different from what it is now. Like my dad would talk about, it's like, oh yeah, it's the typical 80s shit. Like the jocks ran the school, and so my mom would say the same thing. It's like, oh, no one ran the school. You know why? Because we're worried that if you run the school, you're gonna get shot. You're gonna be the first one to get shot. And also, no one gave a fuck. We didn't have popular kids. Like there were some people that, you know, would get action. That's basically, you know. But other than that, no one gave a fuck. And, you know, my mom talked about how her school fucking planted a full-ass tree in the middle of one of their rivals, in the middle of their football field, which kind of genius. They would go out, steal shit, just crazy stuff. I told them, like, hey, the teachers are involved in our senior prank. They're just there to monitor. And they're like, that's fucking lame. There's a kid who brought a fridge, like a mini fridge, put it on one of the portable stairs and tried to fill it with concrete. It did not set by the time we got to school the next day. So the teacher made him just clean the whole thing up. So it was already, I don't know, a couple 100 pounds by that point. Like some of it had set. It was hilarious. We had to walk by him while he was trying to clean it up. And then you know, like I said before, it's right by the primary school. I ended up getting chalk and drawing a big old dick. You know, because I'm an asshole.
I was worried that this was going to come back up.
Yeah, I drew a huge penis. And then I realized, like, oh, you know, a little bit of, you know, my morals came back. I'm like, oh, children are going to see this. And they're going to ask, you know, their teacher, their parents. And I'm going to feel like an asshole. Thank God it rained.
I think someone's senior prank was calling a bomb threat one time.
That's a good one. In these days? In this day and age? It's not that bad. We'll dress up as ISIS. We should have done that.
Oh, shit. Pull up in my truck.
Well, it got to a point during the senior prank where there were a couple people that just wrote notes. Like, we saran wrap shit. It was stupid. And they started putting notes on there that Ording was racist. Which is, it's true. And our, one of our teachers was like, please stop. You're ruining the fun. You're ruining the fun for everybody. It was awkward as fuck. Whenever people went to state, we would go outside and, like, root for them. And it would be, like, 5 people. Just walking out. I remember...
Dude, they made our marching band do those.
Yeah, they would do it just for us, too.
Fucking horrific.
We only liked it because we got out of class earlier.
That shit is the reason I have hearing damage.
No shit?
Playing a snare drum indoors, we would be, like, in this tight-ass hallway, and I played marching snare, and that thing is loud as shit, and the sound would bounce from my drum to the wall directly to my left and then into my ear. Like, my left ear is significantly worse than my right.
Shit.
And, like, I have very poor hearing for being 19 years of age.
Were the band kids weird?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, everyone was fucking everyone.
Yeah.
Dude, there's some weird...
Did you have some gremlins in there that were just gnawing on each other?
Motherfuckers that were, like, watching hentai in class and shit, dude. Oh, my God.
Oh, that reminds me of a kid that got caught jerking off in the middle of class. He came to school in, like, a leather trench coat, and I was always worried about him. Thank God I was friends with him. We were cool. We had a class together, and, you know, we kind of got partnered up for that quarter, and he would just say some shit, and I'm like, oh, dude, you're kind of freaking me out right now.
Is this gonna be Columbine?
At the very least. He was also a really tall kid, and he was kind of, you know, if you saw him in a dark alley, you'd be like, I'm gonna get the fuck away.
Oh yeah, dude, we got banned from our practice rooms because kids were fucking in them, like full on in the practice room.
We had no one fucking. We had nothing like that, but in the lunchroom hallway, just in the hallway of the school, there would just be kids making out, and I would just walk past and just be like, "This is just disgusting." Like, can you please put the flute away? This is really gross. There's no reason why you should be making out in the middle of the hallway. Please, people are trying to eat, and you two are fucking Shreks, just gnawing on each other in the middle of the goddamn hallway. You're sin. I'm not a religious man, but right then and there, I'm like, all right, we're bringing out the 10 Commandments. God, thou shalt not kill the neighbor, but I'm gonna kill him.
You must purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
It's just gross, dude. It's just gross. I don't know. Did you have a rebellious phase?
Me? Personally?
Yeah.
Not really.
You know what my rebellion was?
What?
My dad's a very, he likes to look good. He likes to dress nice. You know, he was a quarter zip guy before the quarter zip guy.
Okay.
Or you just wear sweatshirts. Just look decent. My fucking, rebellion as a child. This is how much of a somewhat of a goody two shoes I was for my parents. I would wear a flannel and sweats to school just to fuck with them. I would wear a flannel, right, little quarter zip,
yep,
and sweatpants, so I just look like a piece of shit all day. It's like, oh, you really rolled out of bed and just threw on whatever. That was my rebellion. That's how much of a fucking pussy I was. You know how shocked I was when I told them I had a date my senior year? They're like, what? It's like, where are you going? Taco Bell. They're like, you going with your buddy Kurt? I'm like, no, it's a woman. She has boobs. She's a female. It's like, no, you're going out with a dude. You're hanging out with Kurt again. It's like, no. It's like, you did it last night. Yeah, well, I went to school during COVID, man. That was all the fun we had. Was my buddy Kurt. It would be our senior year. We would go out till 3 a.m. Fucking go into Taco Bell where he would order. He's like, can I have your cream-filled balls? And they're like, I beg your pardon? It'd be fucking midnight. Can I have your cream-filled balls, please? It's like, you mean cinnamon bun delights? And he's like, yeah, the cream-filled balls.
I would kill myself if that happened to me.
Yeah.
Dude, fast food. I worked at DQ for a long time.
You worked for Dairy Queen? You know Warren Buffett owns that?
I do know Warren Buffett owns that, and I wanted to die. every day, I wish to be put out of my misery in that fucking place.
I could never. I promised myself I would never work fast food. There was a point where I couldn't find a job for a while when I was over at college. And I'm like, shit, if I have to fucking work at like Mickey D's or something, I probably will kill myself.
I wasn't on the verge, but I wanted to. Oh. Dude, it was so...
Did you get free shit? Did you make yourself a Blizzard every now and then?
I had to sneak shit. They wouldn't give me shit for free. I had to fucking sneak that shit.
Oh, fuck those people. Hey, Dairy Queen, eat my ass.
Dude, Warren Buffett owns the fucking place.
Warren Buffett retired? Warren Buffett retired. Did you hear about that?
No, I thought he was dead.
No, Warren Buffett's like, okay, you can't retire technically at 98. You're basically going on your deathbed instantly when you're done working.
No, he consumes the blood of babies.
No.
He will live forever.
Well, you know what he eats every morning? McDonald's. His poor wife, which, if you didn't know about this is kind of a crazy story. Warren Buffett was married to this woman, and of course he worked all the time. So she moved to California during their split, and he started basically dating her best friend. And then when she died of cancer, he married her best friend. His wife lays out, depending on how the market is doing, the amount of money. It's like $2.50, $3, $4 if it's a good day. And he would go and buy in frickin' Nebraska. He would buy a McDonald's breakfast sandwich and a Coke and just drive to work. And then he would read the newspaper all day. He would read for like 5 hours. This is one of the richest people in the world. This is what he does.
I wish we could like diagnose autism back then.
he was really good with numbers as a kid. He would go, well, I don't think he had autism. I think he was, well, this is why he didn't have autism, because he would go door to door and sell shit when he was a kid. People with autism can't do that. A lot of people can't.
I beg to differ. It depends.
Okay, right now, let's go door to door. Well, tomorrow, we'll buy a 6-pack of Coke. Right? Mexican Coke, of course.
Okay.
Start fucking selling it.
Yeah, everyone that opens the doors is like, these guys are autistic as shit. What the fuck are you doing?
All right, you kind of got me there. You kind of got me there.
Like, what the fuck? Who does that? That is not...
Especially now, dude. You can't go freaking door to door. We got a camera set up. And, you know, a lot of people have those Ring cameras. If I ring that camera, they're like, are you Amazon? It's like, no, I'm here to sell Coke. They're like... We're calling the police. Especially with this mustache. I got a comment on my mustache when I was, you know, at work. And it was like, there's a certain word for it. I'm like, child molester? They're like, yes, child molester is your mustache. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm a big Penn State fan now.
Wasn't that their football coach was like...
Yeah, so... If you guys don't know what happened at Penn State, this is a rough way to end this podcast.
This is a horrible... I shouldn't have even been laughing about that. Holy fuck.
So,
I just remembered how bad that is.
It's another football thing, but basically at Penn State, this was a while ago, there was this guy, he was I think he was either the defensive or the offensive coordinator, been there for years, and he was, the head coach there was like a god. Paterno. I think his name was Paterno or something like that. He was a god. They already had a statue of him up when he was still fucking coaching. That's how fucking godly this guy was. So his offensive or defensive coordinator got in trouble because for decades he would just abuse boys. That's what he would do. His name was Jerry Sandusky. And when he got arrested for it, they fucking fired Paterno, the fucking coach, and then he died like 3 days later.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not even kidding. They pulled his statue down and all that shit. Sandusky killed himself.
They pull it down like the statue of Lenin?
Basically. There's a statue of Lenin in Seattle. Did you know that?
What the fuck?
Yeah. It has like a red hand. It's kind of funny. Because when the Soviet Union was crumbling, some guy bought one of the statues. It was like, I don't know what the fuck to do with it, so it's just in fucking Seattle.
Can we go record there?
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. But anyway, yes, Sandusky ended up killing himself in prison. So, of course, when she said child molester, I thought, my favorite team's Penn State now.
Oh my god. Oh my
god. Nico, what are your final thoughts for this podcast?
I gotta come prepared next time. I had nothing, man.
Well, you know what? We will do a redo of this one day. We'll do another one. Nico Part 3, basically.
I'm sure I'll be back.
Oh, you will be back.
Whether I'm with David or not, whether I'm back up David or not.
You will be back. Well, I know one day, for some reason, I might be gone, and then David's got to take the reins.
Me and David would be interesting.
That would be a fun pod to hear. But
I have no idea where that would go.
It'd be really funny.
Because, like, I don't know. Because I feel like you and me are on, like, the same wavelength.
A lot of times.
A lot of the time, and I don't know if that would happen with David, or if it'd be, like, I don't know. That'd be interesting.
I think it would be kind of funny.
It would be funny.
Well, you'll be prepared next time.
True.
But
I just couldn't think of, like, any material, so I'm kind of just...
Next time, dude. We got some good shit in here.
All right.
Okay, what are your final thoughts?
I was gonna say go Penn State.
I was gonna say that for mine.
I can't do that.
Go Penn State.
I can't bring myself to say that.
What are your final thoughts, brother?
I love you all.
Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice.
Shout out the Shalomies.
So my final thought is, if you're looking for a good business model, invest in.
Oh my god.
Teenage pregnancies. I guess that's one of the things that we came up with. Also, go Penn State. Oh, go Penn State. You know. Yeah. So. Thank you for...
I repent for every sin I've ever committed.
I would like to thank everybody for tuning in. Yeah, this episode's dropping Sunday, so it's going to be in a few days. Yeah, please follow us on Instagram, listen to us on Spotify and YouTube. Yeah, sub to us on Patreon. It's $1 a month. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. We have episodes on there which are fucked. especially with what I said at the top of the episode. We're gonna have more stuff on there. David's gonna be back next week. So please tune in. Thank you everybody for listening, and hey, go fucking Penn State, Shalomies. Love you, fuckers.
Christ.
I was told, take my time, it's not